When a young and aspiring firefighter, Adam, faced one of the most challenging wildfires of his career, the magnitude of the situation overwhelmed him. Day in and day out, he and his fellow firefighters battled the relentless blaze, doing everything in their power to protect lives and property. However, it was a chance encounter with a lone baby bear that would lead to an extraordinary turn of events. Adam's journey to become a firefighter began when he was just 12 years old. Despite his mother's concerns for his safety, he was unwavering in his determination to pursue this career path. Her hopes that he might change his mind as he grew older proved to be misplaced. After completing his schooling, Adam wasted no time and enrolled in fire school, driven by a deep desire to save lives. Growing up in California, Adam had witnessed the devastating impact of wildfires firsthand and held immense respect for the brave teams that battled these infernos. He longed to be part of one such team, ready to put his life on the line to protect others. The journey to becoming a firefighter was anything but easy. Rigorous training and challenging tests tested his mettle, and the dangers of fighting fires loomed constantly. His first encounter with a raging wildfire left him feeling overwhelmed by its raw power. However, this experience only fueled his determination to find solutions. While dealing with building fires had its own challenges, Adam discovered that his true calling lay in the wilderness. His deep love for nature led him to shift his focus to outdoor firefighting. This change in training brought him face to face with the unrelenting force of wildfires. Raging wildfires could move faster than most people could imagine, often catching animals off guard. Adam's heartache stemmed not only from witnessing the aftermath of these fires, but also from the innocent creatures unable to escape in time. This aspect of his job weighed heavily on him, motivating him to excel in his work. His mission was not only to protect human communities, but also to safeguard the lives of the forest's wildlife. Ultimately, success in firefighting hinged on timing and conditions. Wind speed and direction, as well as the state of the forest, played crucial roles in their efforts to combat these formidable infernos. Adam's journey as a firefighter was marked by dedication, sacrifice, and a deep commitment to making a difference in the face of nature's fury. Some wildfires proved to be more formidable than others, and Adam discovered this truth during his first summer on the job. It was the peak of fire season in Northern California, and the fires raged fiercely, driven by strong coastal winds. They moved faster than anyone had anticipated. On one assignment, they were dropped off at a site, ready to dig trenches and contain the fire's advance, but it soon caught up with them too quickly, forcing them to evacuate before completing their mission. On that fateful day, amid the chaos of the rapidly spreading fire, Adam noticed a doll clutching her baby, desperately trying to escape the inferno. The image of their plight seared into his memory, leaving him feeling helpless. He longed to be able to rescue the helpless animals caught in the fire's path. That season was marked by many such heart-wrenching moments. While some missions were more successful than others, the work was undeniably grueling. Adam had been away from his family for weeks and was physically and mentally drained. His teammates offered support, assuring him that it would get easier over time. His passion for the job was his guiding light. On several occasions, they successfully saved entire neighborhoods, including families with young children and the elderly, reaffirming their mission to save lives. It wasn't until he saved one particularly special life that Adam truly felt fulfilled. California was in the midst of its worst fire season ever, with firefighting teams from around the world joining the efforts to combat the relentless infernos. The northern cities had been evacuated, and people were in dire need of rescue. The skies were painted red by the flames, and many suffered from severe smoke inhalation. Adam and his team had been tirelessly battling the same fire for over a week. Every time they gained ground, the capricious wind would shift, altering the fire's course and causing further destruction. It was a harrowing and stressful experience. Despite organizations' efforts to deliver food and supplies to the firefighters, sometimes it wasn't enough or couldn't reach them. Exhaustion had taken its toll on Adam and his team. Their spirits were low, and their bodies were weakening. They yearned for a break in the wind, a moment when all the teams could work together to control the fire and allow it to burn out naturally. 2 days later, the much-needed respite arrived. The wind ceased entirely, a miraculous development that left everyone in disbelief. With renewed determination, they sprang into action, eager to bring the fire under control once and for all. Adam felt rejuvenated, and together with his team, they got to work. Progress was their goal, no matter how incremental. As Adam focused on digging a trench, he heard a strange noise. Initially dismissing it, he soon realized it was something more. He asked his team members if they had heard it, but they looked at him with puzzled expressions. Undeterred, Adam decided to investigate. When he heard the sound again, he took a remarkable and daring step. Overcoming his hesitation, he crossed the existing trench and ventured toward the burning woods, driven by the mysterious noise he couldn't ignore. Despite his teammates' frantic calls and pleas for him to return, Adam remained resolute in his determination to find the source of the crying. With each subsequent squeal, he drew closer, using the sound as his guide. As he rounded a tree, his eyes widened in astonishment at what he discovered. The fourth squeal resonated loudly, helping Adam pinpoint its origin. There, beneath a massive log that had likely rested there for years, he found a frightened, cowering baby bear no older than a month. The little bear sat at the base of the log, clearly distressed and emitting desperate cries, searching for its mother. A quick scan of the surroundings revealed only devastation and no sign of the bear's parent. Although Adam couldn't fathom how the tiny bear had managed to survive amid the chaos, he knew he had to act swiftly to help it. Without hesitation, he approached the trembling cub, scooping it up gently in his arms as if cradling a child. With the rescued bear in his arms, he hurried back towards his station, breaking through the tree line to the cheers and relief of his teammates, who had feared for his safety. When they realized the precious cargo Adam carried, their amazement knew no bounds. Adam transported the baby bear to their camp, ensuring it was protected from further harm. He provided the bear with water and food, carefully inspecting it for injuries. Fortunately, the bear appeared unharmed physically, but what happened next left everyone in awe. Once Adam knew the bear was safe and well-fed, he attempted to distance himself from the cub. However, the little bear had other plans. Instead of staying put, the cub followed Adam closely, ignoring his instructions to stay behind. The cub approached him with determination and, in a remarkable display of affection and trust, wrapped all four sets of its legs around the firefighter's leg, clinging to him tightly. Adam stood there in disbelief, moved by the bear's unspoken plea for companionship and protection. Reluctantly, he detached the cub from his leg and entrusted it to a colleague. But the cub refused to be separated from the firefighter, promptly returning to him and clinging to his leg once more. Adam couldn't believe the bond that had formed between them. Eventually, they managed to find someone else who could care for the bear, allowing Adam to return to his duties. However, this unforgettable moment would stay with him throughout his firefighting career, a powerful reminder of the incredible connections that can be forged in the most unexpected circumstances.